I think the reason why I have so much, like when people are like, no way 5,000, I'm like, for sure, because when I used to go to festivals, I'd be like, if you can find me, I'll give you a free blow.
She belongs to the streets.
So I literally, like at festivals, I think in one night I get like 50 or 60 blowjobs.
Huh?
And like they're a 3-day event.
Completion?
For sure, yeah.
No way.
I know.
Wow, do the math if you like, but trust me, you'll probably lose faith in humanity. 60 gigs a day to completion. That woman right there is not a human being. It is a cum depository. Still to this day though, many believe that feminism and the female liberation movement are positive. Yeah, the only thing that adds up is the body and mouth count of these chicks. Oh, and hoflation for sure. Modern women are not wifey material at all. When these women become 304s, they lose their value like crazy and even become sources of STDs. It is amazing to hear some men claiming that they would love to bang chicks of this low caliber. These women are not even a good fit for a night or two. Why? Because they have probably swallowed another man's tool before messing with you. I mean, really, using protection might not be enough. Men's preferences are clear as day, but women still want your acceptance. Check this out.
Women are now being blind to this reality. So they're thinking like, oh, I could be feminine and I could do everything else. But if my body count is high, guys just have to accept that. That's just guys being picky. No, it's nasty what you're doing. Guys cannot stomach women who have no dignity and self-respect like this and no respect for their bodies and are loose with their bodies with a whole bunch of men. It sickens them. They are not putting a ring on that.
Are you picky for wanting a woman with a low body count? Yes, sir, and trust me, you better be picky, cause hoes always show their true colors. More on that in a second. In today's video, we're diving deep into modern women's astronomical body counts, all the crazy stuff they do in the bedroom, and why this keeps the husband material type of men away. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to user Mr. IKU5IZ8L or Rod von Longrod. He said, "No women, no peace. No women, no peace." Now, that's a clever play on words right there. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5 for that comment of the day. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video. Embrace your masculinity.
Here's an unfortunate reality. By the time the average woman is 30, based upon research that I've seen and just asking girls and whatever, even if she's attractive, okay, she's not a Walmart golem, she's gonna have a body count between 20 and 50 partners, okay? Yes, I know. Yeah, I know.
Between 20 and 50. Wow, that is way more people than in my grandma's hometown, and I'm not even joking. The good old days of men and women marrying as virgins are gone. Why? Because women are incentivized to, let's say, try many men before settling down. That's why women sleep around, have rosters of dudes, and feel like they can get away with their promiscuous behaviors. However, that's just a feeling, not a fact. Unless men prefer acting like Logan Paul, the vast majority of men want a woman who is as pure as possible. Women feel like there's some sort of prize for sleeping around and doing a lot of weird techniques in the bedroom. But nah, again, that is just a feeling, an assumption, and most importantly, a huge lie. A lie that feminism and even the government itself promote day in and day out with your tax dollars. You did not vote for this, I get it. But of course, you can vote with your feet, move abroad, and find a traditional woman who will please outside the bedroom too. That said, let's break down why men do not like modern women with high body counts at all. But before we do so, hit that like button and show us some love in the comments. Alright, buckle up because we're diving deep into the dating world, where the double standard is as real as modern women's lack of pair bonding skills. You know the drill. Men and women playing by different rules when it comes to the not-so-innocent game of love and lust. Let's lay it out there. We live in weird times, right? From the very moment you're born, society tricks you into thinking that men and women are equal. Equality is amazing and the biggest achievement of modern civilization. You name it. It's all like, you know, very socialist, and just like a socialist regime, inflation, in this case, hoflation, goes through the roof along with poverty. Men are deprived of sex, and those who are top-notch men have an abundance of low-quality women. Yes, high-quality women are a rarity. Women are more focused on doing good BJs over learning or even caring about what men with values want. Look, men and women stroll into relationships with a backpack full of expectations, and guess what? They're not matching. Men often want their ladies to have a limited edition body count, like they're collecting rare Pokemon cards. On the flip side, women sometimes expect men to have a little black book thicker than a Tolstoy novel. It's like we're living in a different century. Now, women have higher body counts than men, but here's the reality. Men are not affected by sex as much as women, and this is not ideology. I'm just reporting the facts. Any top-tier man, including emperors, kings, executives, and athletes, tend to have lots of women, bang hot chicks left and right, and then increase their bedroom performance. And guess what? Women love that shit. This is not a joke though. Men and women are different. What society says about equality is a narrative designed to favor women and allow them to be hoes. But look, nature does not care. Women always say, for example, that they want a nice guy who treats them nicely, but then go for the bad boy like Chris Brown, even if he is a cheater, a narcissist, or a gangster. Yes, women these days will ghost a nice guy just because he has poor performance in the bedroom. This is sad, but in contrast, men are desperate to get a woman with a clean slate. It's simple to see why men and women are different, isn't it?
And here's the other thing too you guys gotta understand, bro. We all know that women... my body count is 25.
Stop the cap.
Bro, no. Like, bro, super cap.
There's no way.
Like, no way, bro.
There's no
like,
way.
No way you got 25 body count. Like, no. Because here's the thing, bro. Let me give you guys a little in-depth view of the female mindset, okay? This is how women think. They only count the bodies of dudes that they, like, remember and, like, had fun with, okay? That does not count the one-night stands. That does not count the dudes that they met, the guys in Tulum that they smashed, a one-hitter quitter in the bathroom stall at a club.
Bro.
They don't count any of that.
Now, as you can tell, this is all logic and facts, not ideology. The dating scene isn't stuck in a time capsule, at least not for modern women. The bad news is that we're slowly crawling out of the cave of outdated expectations that, surprise, men want back in our society. The modern social climate is throwing a wrench into this age-old double standard. But let's be real, it's still hanging around like that stubborn ex who just won't take the hint. Here's the thing. Some argue that this double standard has roots in our biology. Women are wired to be picky because, well, they're the ones stuck carrying the baby for 9 months. That aspect is of course legit, don't get me wrong, but the problem is, these women are not into having beautiful babies and turning a house into a home. They want to marry or date a sugar daddy, or just a man with a shitload of money. This way, women can buy stupid crap they do not need. And if they stop getting all these benefits, for example, because the current dude is fed up with their childish and whimsical behavior, women do not care. They have a backup dude at least 50% of the time. Again, hypergamy is something men know for a fact, but smart men do not accept women who utilize men. Smart men do not like women with extensive rosters of dudes either. Men work so hard to settle for a woman with dozens of backup plans, including exes who are, supposedly, just friends.
Do you think body count matters
For men or women?
for women?
Well, if we're talking about this space that we're in, it does matter. They're literally using body count as a way to, it's a scale. Of course, I'm gonna say no because I don't want to be judged for my body count. I wouldn't judge a man for his body count. But we're in a world where women are judged. So to a lot of men, it does matter. There are some men, we don't know the percentage, whatever. There are some men who don't give a fuck. So yeah, I think yes and no.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Women often catch flack for having what some might call a high body count. There's judgment, there's shaming, and it's not a fun time. But, and it's a big but again, men with a so-called high body count are often handed a free pass for the reasons I mentioned before. Once again, pure biology and market research, fellas. Women want a man with more experience than them. Period. This is the real reason why men decide to have lots of sex. It's not because they want to break the hearts of innocent women. Smart men can tell if a woman is wifey or just a good partner for a one-night stand. Here's the kicker. Men are expected to sow their wild oats, but women are supposed to keep it low and slow. It's a tale as old as time, and not the Disney version. It's as old as time because this approach to life and human relationships has stood the test of time. Can you guess why we go in the opposite direction these days? Feel free to drop your answer down below. Mine is clear. To destroy the family unit and treat men as if they were all assholes and idiots. Anyway, that's a whole different story. Sure, there's this reality that men need to work their tails off to get a date, keep a relationship afloat, and maybe even land on a yacht party. But, and it's a big but, I like that word, you know, high caliber men have standards too. It's not just about arm candy, they're looking for brains, humor, and maybe a bit of quirkiness to spice things up. Bedroom fun is, well, fun, but not enough to raise children and take care of you when you're sick. So here's the deal. Men sometimes find themselves excluded from yacht parties just because they're, well, men. Talk about a double standard. It's like saying, sorry dude, you can't come in because you were born with a Y chromosome. Unfair, right? The irony is thick here. Men are expected to bring a lot to the table, but when it comes to exclusive events, they're left standing outside, wondering what happened. It's a classic case of, you get what you give, and in this case, you're not getting much. Let's address the elephant on the yacht. Yes, sir, not in the room, but in the yacht. Some women think their ticket to high caliber dating is just being drop-dead gorgeous. But here's a newsflash. Men with status have standards. They're not just handing out golden tickets to the prettiest face in the room. There's more to the equation than meets the eye. Look, peeling back the layers on this one, let's look at high caliber men and what they're truly seeking in a lifelong companion. The dating scene, for them, is no mere beauty, let alone a bedroom skill contest. Beyond the superficial, these men are in pursuit of qualities that make a relationship meaningful and enduring. Spoiler, good sex or a woman who sucks other men's tools is not a prize. Physical attraction, while a factor, is just the tip of the iceberg. These men are after the good stuff, the substance that transforms a fleeting connection into something that stands the test of time. Modesty takes center stage in this quest too. It's not just about being dazzled by external beauty, it's about appreciating a woman who carries themselves with grace and humility. Modesty, in the way one presents themselves, becomes an enduring quality that adds depth to the connection. Moving beyond appearances, a high-caliber man seeks a partner who's not merely a companion, but a pillar of support. It's about more than sharing the good times. It's about finding someone who stands strong in the face of challenges, a source of strength and encouragement in the journey of life. Looks might grab attention, but good conversation is what keeps it. That is why hoes are pumps and dumps, while a minority of women are keepers. High-caliber men value a partner with whom they can engage in meaningful and stimulating conversations. It's about sharing the thoughts, ideas, and dreams, building a connection that goes beyond the surface and the flesh, of course. Shared values become the bedrock of a lasting relationship. It's not just about physical chemistry, it's about finding someone who aligns with core beliefs and creating a foundation upon which a future together can be built. The rest is just carnal, one-night stands and unexpected babies or STDs. And trust me, you do not want any of that.
Men care about a woman's past. Women care more about a man's future. So if you find out that this girl you're dating used to be a stripper or a hoe or a Cardi B type girl, I don't care where she's at today. It's like, I can't bring this girl out in public. If a woman finds out that that dude used to be like homeless, like had sex with a ton of women and just was like an asshole, whatever, but now he's cleaned it up and his future looks bright, women will jump all over that.
100%.
Versus a man will not go back and try to relive a woman's checkered past.
I don't understand why this concept is so difficult for women to understand. We all know that the vast majority of women are waiting at the finish line for the winners, the successful guys, but only for future stability. They have no problem going backward for the bad boy loser who has nothing going for him to sleep with. This is the type of behavior that racks up the big body counts. While they're waiting for Daddy Warbucks to arrive at the finish line, they are sleeping with a bunch of men that they don't really want a future with because they know there is none. A guy, on the other hand, is appropriately concerned with a woman's past because when he is looking for wife material, he isn't going to choose every guy's leftovers. The single mothers, the mental patients, the used and damaged ones with a carload of emotional baggage and huge body count. They can cry about how it shouldn't matter, but reality says it does. So don't be surprised when you round the corner at 30 or 35 years old, still single, and the only thing you can round up is a guy to pump and dump you. You have given away all of your value in the 10 to 15 years prior by getting ran through and acting like a garden tool. Whatever women think or feel is just that, a feeling. In the meantime, men of high value, be picky. Do not lower your standards, and do not let hoes destroy your future or health. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.